Kia ora toto. My name is Christopher Berman. I'm the Network Engagement Manager at the Sustainable Business Network. And today we're going to talk about Christmas gifting in a sustainable way and in an impactful way. And we've got Claire and Helen as the special guests who are going to tell us all about With Impact, the company that they've founded together, and how we can make gifting a bit more impactful and purposeful. Before we get into this, I'm just going to open up the space with a little Gallaher, if I can find it. Long. Right. Tutawa mai I runga, tutawa mai I raro, tutawa mai I roto, tutawa mai I waho, kia to ai, te mori tu, te mori ora, ki te katua, homie, uye, aiki. All right. From here, I'm just going to hand over to Helen and Claire.
Hello everyone. I hope you can hear me. I'm Helen, and Claire's here in the same room as me as well. You can see her on the screen too. Can everyone see my screen?
Yep.
Great, awesome. Now, please feel free to post any questions, comments, feedback, things that you have in the chat. Make this as interactive as possible. Maybe you could start by just entering into the chat what business you've come from today. I think everyone will find that interesting, and we will roll into it. So again, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Helen McLaren, and alongside Clare Gallaher, who's also in this meeting, we are the co-founders of With Impact. And With Impact is on a mission to turn everyday gifting into a force for good, which is why you're all here, I'm sure, to learn about that. Today, we're going to talk about how to gift with perfect purpose and impact. And I am sure I can confidently say that Claire and I are experts in sustainable gifting. With Impact is a proudly New Zealand grown business, and we actually work with leading businesses across New Zealand like Deloitte, Pathfinder, HP, Xero, Salesforce, and many, many more. And of course, we work with the Sustainable Business Network. So let's jump right in. Who can name this movie? Maybe you can throw it in the chat for me. Hopefully you've seen it, Back to the Future. So one of the quotes is never go to, and we're going to say never go to 2025 when you're talking about business gifting. And that is because these are the gifts in 2025. You may recognize some of them. We've got a little placeholder there for gift cards in general, but probably in New Zealand, the most popular of those is Prezi card. And then there's the general bottle of wine, especially at Christmas time, the Christmas ham or a turkey. And then often the sustainable gift of choice may be a tree or a plant, along with many, many, many other options. And I'm sorry to say that the gifts that you guys have got to choose from for your business gifting is not your fault, okay? It's actually the fault of the gifting industry, and it hasn't evolved for a very, very long time, okay? So it's not your fault, guys. You're just trying to do the best you can with the tools that you've got at hand. But there's a frightening statistic out there, and that is that 54% of professionals say their holiday gifts end up straight in the bin. And so that is like just over 1 of every 2 people. So if I give Claire a gift, there's 50% chance she throws it in the bin without ever using it. How about you? Have you ever received a gift that you didn't want or couldn't use? Um, Feel free to throw those into the chat as well. It's actually pretty interesting hearing what people say. I've got a few real life examples for you. When Claire and I first started with Impact, we did massive market research across New Zealand and also in Australia as well, with people giving us feedback about what gifts businesses had given them. The first one here is Ben. He's been finally able to buy his first home, and he receives an awesome gift from his work to celebrate this incredible milestone. It's a lemon tree, just a little baby one. He also receives a lemon tree from the new neighbor next door to welcome him to the neighborhood. And then when he gets the keys from his real estate agent, she gives him another lemon tree. Lo and behold, the house that he bought actually already had a giant overbearing lemon tree on the property. So we can all guess where that ended up. The next is Sue. After a long year of hard work, Sue is celebrating the end of the year with her team, and she receives a Christmas gift from work. It's a chili bag with her work's logo on it. Lovely. She's worked for the same company for 10 years, and every year they give the same gift. She now has 10 of these branded chili bags in her garage. True story. Very true story. Nicole receives an email from her work wishing her Merry Christmas and letting her know that she can pick up her Christmas gift from the office. Woohoo! It is a Christmas ham. Nicole is a vegetarian. She replied to this email asking if there was another gift that she could have, explaining that she is a vegetarian. And she is told she can choose between the Christmas ham or a roast chicken. Now, these three stories are very, very true stories, and there are hundreds of others to go with them. So we definitely would love to hear yours if you want to throw them out. I guess the question we kind of have to lead to from here, after lots of bad gift stories, is wouldn't it just be better to not gift at all? And my question that I really want you to think about is, can you imagine a future without any gifts? No gifts to celebrate your next birthday, or to recognize the hard work of buying your first home, or when you achieve that long-awaited promotion, or when you welcome a new baby into your family. No gifts at Christmas or to welcome into the new year. Now, if you're feeling like me, then you're probably feeling like, ooh, that's a little bit of like don't know if I could swallow no gifts in the future. And the reality is that gift giving is actually deeply connected to how humans show appreciation, how they recognize each other, how they share joy, compassion, and celebrate together as a community. Gift giving will always exist as a way we communicate and connect with others. The real question we need to ask is how and what are we gifting? And those are the things that need to change. The reality is that we live in a different society now, and I'm going to say you because you're here for this webinar. So we're suggesting that you and your people are craving more than what's kind of currently happening. And as work becomes more global and digital, it's really crucial to find ways for us to genuinely connect with each other in the workplace. And gifts are actually a fantastic tool to do this. The future of gift giving, though, isn't about more stuff and continuing to give people things like we have been. It's actually about like finding ways to make things really personal and meaningful and to show people that they truly matter. Now, guys, I know that it's like all about like expectations from your people. And if anyone's here from like the human resources department, then that's probably like the ongoing conversation for you. But on top of all of that, we also know that businesses are having increasing pressure to choose responsibly and to choose gifts that kind of have the bellword of sustainability. that minimize waste, where you can support ethical supply chains and create a positive impact and not contribute to landfill. It's easy said rather than done, but businesses that embrace this shift will use gifting as a really powerful way to build belonging, be like champions and leaders in sustainability, and also to humanize the workplace in a new way. So what I'd like you to really think about is that it's actually an opportunity to start gifting with impact. And that's for your people and for your business and also for our planet. This isn't just gifting, it's how you can really weave gratitude and sustainability and impact into the fabric of your everyday work. So I'm going to hand over to Clare now, and she's going to talk to us about how we do this at With Impact. All right. You just need to mute yourself. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'm Clare. Sound very similar to Helen as we are identical twins. So here I am. Can you go next? Great. So we're just going to quickly talk about With Impact and what we do. If you haven't heard about us before, we're a New Zealand-based business. We also operate in Australia, and then we also have clients overseas as well. So it's pretty cool to come from New Zealand and be doing this for really big global clients. But they mostly come to us because of our sustainability foundation. And it's not just a feature, it's not something that we just talk about on the side. It's actually fundamental to how our business operates and what we choose to do. So really, With Impact exists to remove unwanted gift waste from the environment, from landfill. And we do that by allowing people to choose their own gift, which I'll give you an example of. But we have an extremely large gift range. We have hundreds of options from incredible brands from locally from New Zealand as well as from overseas. And our entire gift range is vetted for environmental and social good. So each person receives a gift with impact. That's what they receive. And they receive credit that they can spend on whatever they like. So they can choose from incredible products, things from technology, homewares, beauty, food and drink, things for your family. There's a great range. They can also choose to donate their gift to New Zealand charity, or they can fund their future. So they can pay their everyday bills, like they can pay their electricity bill, or they can even put the credit onto their KiwiSaver. So it's really about designing the future of what gift giving will need to look like in a way that supports our environment and our community. If people do choose physical products, which is a very popular option through our platform, everything's shipped locally and we use recyclable packaging with little to no waste alongside of that. Great. So With Impact is actually a digital platform. We do have physical gift cards that you can have as well. They're all paper. They're beautifully printed sustainably in New Zealand. But with them, what we do is we partner with forward-thinking businesses to transform their gifting from a routine gesture, things that they're regularly gifting, like the examples that Helen gave before, into a powerful tool for good. So that means that every gift that goes through our platform creates a positive impact for the community and environment, and we provide reporting and statistics on what your gifts have done, so you can share that with your team, which is great fun. Here's an example of what it might look like when someone receives your gift. You can choose any gift value from going from $20 all the way up to hundreds of dollars or even $1,000. You can do a custom image, so you could do your brand logo if you wanted to, and then you do your own custom message as well to celebrate for the new year or for a work anniversary, whatever it might be. And everyone gets their own individual gift. So we have an app that you can log into and you can track, have they received their gift? Have they accepted it? Have they written a reply to you? So you can see their feedback. Yeah, and so for any gifts that aren't received or accepted, there's always that person that maybe doesn't feel like they want a gift, or if you've sent it to a client. Some businesses do have rules about receiving gifts as a client. And so you can actually use that credit and donate that on their behalf as well, because you have full visibility over that. Yeah, so our platform is designed to gift at scale. So we mostly work with quite large businesses who are sending hundreds, if not thousands, of gifts at one time. It's all very seamless and simple from your side. We take care of everything. Great. So yeah, I briefly talked about this, that people get to choose what they want with their own credit. And we take care of everything physically, locally in New Zealand. So here's some examples. There's just 4 people here that each received a different value gift, and they've all chosen individual things. We find that people do not really choose the same thing. We've got hundreds of options. Less than 5% of people choose similar items because we're all so different. Even Helen and I would choose different things on the platform, and I'm sure each of you can understand that you would choose something completely different based on your background, your lifestyle, what you like. So here, for example, Ben's got an $80 gift, and with that gift, he chose the More Salad Cookbook by the Two Raw Sisters, which is a local New Zealand cooking family, and they promote healthy lifestyle, healthy eating. They chose some Solid toothpaste to choose, which is also a New Zealand company. They're revolutionizing what toothpaste should look like, how it should be distributed, and the health benefits of that. And then they also have some 6-barrel seltzer drops, which are like amazing, natural, delicious drops that you put in your water instead of drinking fizzy drink. Basically, it makes them taste delicious. Yeah, so all the gifts that have been chosen here are just different examples. But if you were to send a campaign, for example, you had 100 employees and you sent them all a $50 gift, then we would show you the reporting from what they had chosen from the gift. So you could see what New Zealand businesses had been supported, how many, how much was donated, so you can really share that story. Cool. So just in summary, going back to the Future, there's a great quote where he says, "Your future is whatever you make it, so make it a good one." And that's really what our mission is, that we want to transform gifting into a positive outcome for the future. And the way that we build with impact is not what are people doing now, but how does gifting need to exist, in the next 5, 10 more years than that to actually be sustainable and work alongside businesses and alongside our changing environment. Yeah. Thank you. Cool. Over to you, Chris. Before Chris jumps on, just want to let you guys know that you're very welcome to reach out to us. So our contact details are on here, and I'm sure that Chris will also send out the recording later on. But email us help to hello@impact.nz. And this is our general help call for help. Lots of businesses email us out this from different webinars and things that we do. So if you send us that, we'll just send back some info about what we do and ask you some questions, and we can chat with you or your team or whatever you need. And please connect with us on LinkedIn too. And thanks again, Chris and the Sustainable Business Network, for supporting us and having us here today. Over to you.
Thanks, Helen and Claire. That's been fantastic to learn more about your project. It makes so much sense. Obviously, gifting is here to stay. We need to recognize our people. We need to keep on sharing the love, but it doesn't need to mean more waste and more emissions. So I really like the initiative that you've made, and it's a whole network again of good companies that you're supporting. So it's a fantastic initiative. Thank you for coming in. On this, I hope we have inspired some other businesses to join this constellation of good gifting. And I'm just gonna share that we have on the SBN website Christmas guide. So there's of course with impact, but other SBN companies who have sustainable gifts to propose. And reach out, watch the video, reach out to Helen, reach out to Claire, reach out to me, and we'll continue sharing the good mahi. Also want to give people the heads up about upcoming events. The big event of the year is, of course, the Next Fest. And just in case you find if it's the price that is holding you back to go to the Next Fest or to go to the Sustainable Business Awards, to reach out to me directly, and I'll give you a special code for being part of this event today, to make it more affordable to participate in the Next Fest and the Sustainable Business Award. There's a whole lot of activities from the 18th till the 21st of November. And then we have the Sustainability Fundamentals in December. Tori will give you some good upskills. And then we have the Christmas party on the 11th of December. On this, let me close the space with another karakia. Unihia, unihia, unihia ki te uruta punui. Kia watea, kia mama, te nako, te tinana, te wairua, I te ara tangata, koiara e rongo, wakaira ake ki runga, kia tina, huye, taiki. Beautiful. Thank you so much for everyone who's participated, and hope to see you around. You know my details. All the best. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
Bye.